Alrighty, welcome in, folks. Going to do another Pokemon match here. This one's from Gen 2 Ubers, and I just saved a lot of replays over the time that I played. So we're just going to jump right in, and let me unmute this so we can get some music on this one. They start with the Snorlax. I probably have my Umbreon team. Basically, as usual, my main goal is to get put to sleep here, and then I can then switch it to Umbreon because Sleep Claws will be activated. But let's just play it out here. I like to go for a Curse, but anyways, being put to sleep, no big deal. We send an Umbreon. They've got Cloyster. I have a feeling I'm going to go, okay. Went Charm. Okay, Mean not so bad there. I think I can pass over to Celebi, and Celebi can use Perish Song, and then we can go ahead say goodbye to the Zapdos. And then also on our way out, we can use Heal Bell, which is super nice because we can wake up Lugia, and then, we will be at a 6-5 advantage. So our biggest job is just to avoid paralysis. I find that most Zapdoses will carry Hidden Power Water, so Celebi does a nice job walling Zapdos. But we'll send out Ho-Oh instead. Not sure what my thought was there. Maybe to try to avoid hidden power or something, but no problem there. We got ourselves a little 6-5 advantage, but Ho-Oh's a little bit weakened, and Lugia is asleep, but that's okay. We'll take it as it comes. Got a T-Tar using Curse. No trouble. Oh, it has Roar as well. Okay, so got ourselves a bit of a situation here. Now, the one good thing, I suppose, is that since it's carrying Roar and Curse, Rock Slide's probably its only move. We'll go ahead and spend these spikes out of here. And we have a Fortress with no image. That's kind of funny, but it's all good. Get the spikes up for Fortress. Send an Umbreon. Yeah, and I think with Umbreon we can kind of charm things down here. Get the cursing under control. Now, we took 49 from that one, but I think we're going to survive. And we do, barely, with 3%. So, Umbreon's truly a menace, guys. He comes in with Charm, takes away 2 of those Curse boosts, and then with the second Charm is able to survive and basically takes Tyranitar right back down to 0 attack power, or 0 boost in attack. We don't care that he's +3 or +4 in defense. It's not a big deal, because Umbreon's not there to do attacking anyway. And then we just need to play off these sleep turns. They'll use Curse, but when you're using Curse in front of Umbreon, it's just pointless. Same thing with like Miltank from OU. There's just no value in it. Alright, and then yeah, it's going to be as easy as we're just getting free leftovers recovery with all the switching, and he can go ahead and use Curse, and it simply does not matter. We will always just be able to, lower that attack big time. And we have spikes up, and we have spikes are removed from his side, so things are looking okay. We have revealed our whole team now. Oh, Mewtwo. Invisible Mewtwo shows up. Uses Toxic. I think it might be... Yes. So, a lot of Mewtwo's carry Barrier, Toxic, Flamethrower, and Recover. And I think this is a way so they can handle Snorlaxes one-on-one. It's a safer way. The Flamethrower is good for Fortress, Steelix, Skarmory. And then it just kind of sits there and outstalls the Snorlax. PP stalls it. But Umbreon and Ho-Oh love this combination from Mewtwo because we have a way to better take care of it ourselves. He's going to continue to charm. We're going to we did charm 3 times, just in case Mewtwo does have Self-Destruct or Dynamic Punch, which looks like this Mewtwo does not have that, it looks like. And we're just going to wait out our sleep turns here. We did get crit by that Flamethrower, which stinks, but we're going to go ahead and send in Ho-Oh. Now, one big reason that I switched, the standard Ho usually has Recover, and I went with Rest because of this one matchup, basically. I needed to find a way to make sure I could handle this barrier Mewtwo, because obviously Umbreon will be PP stalled by it as well, but Ho-Oh can beat it with Toxic and resist Flamethrower, and then because we have Rest, we can rest off Mewtwo's Toxic. So, you know, I looked at the standard team, and then there were certain scenarios that I was seeing over and over, and I thought, you know, there has to be a way to, like, mitigate this. And I find that switching to Rest was the best. And I hate not being able to use Sacred Fire on Ho-Oh. I mean, you can, but this is a stally kind of team, so the Ho needs the Flamethrower PP, and Flamethrower I think is only just a little bit weaker, five power weaker maybe, but it has all that additional power points, and you know, it loses the 50% burn chance. That kind of stinks, but 10% ain't bad. Anyways, Mewtwo's getting whittled down. It's going to use Toxic on us foolishly, and we're just going to play it one more time. We're going to go ahead and deal with this Tyranitar. Now, because our Umbreon is at 24, I think, I didn't want to switch in and eat a Rock Slide here. So I'm going to go with Celebi, throw a Parashark, maybe a Leech Seed. Leech Seed is nice because it's like, you know, get that juicy health. And yep, we're going to go ahead and just drop the Parasong, so this Tyranitar is going to get here one way or another. I believe the Celebi has no attacking moves, and neither does Umbreon. I run like Heal Bells. So I have 6 Pokemon, and 3 of them don't really have anything good for an attack that doesn't kill themselves. That's Fortress, Celebi, and Umbreon, which is crazy. That's a little bad news for us, with Mew coming in like this. You just don't know what Mew's got. But we go ahead and explode. That recoil was really important for us. Okay, that's good too. We go ahead, you know, I think for me, having Umbreon is more important to be able to come in and charm this guy, Snorlax and Tyranitar. Lugia is not asleep though, so I have to be careful and dance around. I have to dance around Lovely Kiss right here. But basically, you know, I had to make the switch there and was sacrificed, but, you know, Cloyster, it's okay. We'll get the Recover off here. It's not going to Lovely Kiss us, which is okay. But we are going to Perish Song, which is beautiful for us, because now the Snorlax will be forced to switch, and we can get Umbreon in on a more advantageous spot for us. And what's kind of nice here is, well, they forfeited, but basically we had Golem in, so had they switched in Tyranitar, I think Tyranitar was at 82, comes in on spikes, comes down to 76 maybe, or 70. If it switches in directly, we can use an Earthquake, and then that does massive damage, and that Tyranitar is pretty much done. And if Snorlax comes in without any kind of boost, we can just explode. So we are in a really good scenario there. But yeah, it's kind of, this team is so defensively oriented, but it's kind of funny that even if you don't have direct one-on-one power, you can make it work. And, you know, I think that's something I really do like about Gen 2. But Umbreon has not one attacking move. Celebi also doesn't have an attacking move. Perish Song is a way to be aggressive. But without Umbreon assuring that they're trapped, they can switch out. Leech Seed can also do damage too, so Celebi probably is better one-on-one than Umbreon would be. Fortress has Explosion, Spikes. I want to say Hidden Power Fire as well, and then Rapid Spin, of course. So Hidden Power Fire is really just for other fortresses. Golem's a little better with Earthquake and Explosion. You get a little bit of offensive power. He's still mostly a defensive Pokemon. Flamethrower on Ho-Oh is our only main attack. We've got Toxic, Rest, and then we also have Whirlwind. Whirlwind's my 4th move on Ho-Oh. So basically, Phaser, Phaser, Charm, Perish Song. There's a lot of ways to deal with setup Pokemon. And in Gen 2 Ubers, everyone's so incredibly strong that you need to do that. You need to have a way to deal with setup folks. Lugia, on the other hand, I think, Curse, Earthquake, Aerial Blast, and Recover. So I have no way to phase, but Lugia is my go-to if I have to get into a bad spot. So, anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. You all take care.